This is the day that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was trying to get us into. And isn't it wonderful that he only stopped about 3 or 5 years short of reaching the mark? Only about 3 or 5 years after his death. Here we are! Praise God! Don't think that this moral transformation and spiritual transformation that we call an evolution or metamorphosis, don't you think it was possible without the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and without W.D. Mohammed? Don't think it was possible without them. No, Allah has blessed us. Allah has been working for us. And he didn't start with W.D. Mohammed. He started when the first man cried out and didn't have anybody to help him. That's when he started. Buddy, my bones, oh, they shout inside my body. Yes, indeed. My blood plays music as it flows through my veins. Every fiber of my being is having a jubilation because I know deep within inside of my very genetic makeup, I know, ain't nobody tell me, I know that Nat Turner is rejoicing inside of my being. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Frederick Douglass, Marcus Garvey, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, W.D. Mohammed, they all having a jubilation inside my being. They say, this is what we were waiting for. This is the day we pushed to get to. Oh, yes, they pushed to get where we are now. We are home. We are home. And now we're going to build a city. Man don't build a city before he get a home. A man first has to have a home, then he build a city. All praise is to Allah. Oh, tell me, how is this possible that you rejected what your father teach, and you yet say that you are the continuation? Allah says in the Qur'an that we began his creation. From something no more than clay unto us. But a man grows up and becomes a man. He washed the clay off of it. He washed the dust off of it. I tell you over and over again, you want to see the Honorable Elijah Muhammad that built this nation, that's called the Nation of Islam in America, and now the World Community of Islam in America. Do you want to see the Honorable Elijah Muhammad? Look at me again. Yes. The man doesn't die with his body. The man died when people put down his dreams. But as long as there's somebody to inherit his dreams and work for his goal, the man is not dead. How sweet it is that the one to pick up the best that he himself had when he passed is from his own Lord. Oh, yes. I'm from his very Lord. Now, you may say you got his teeth, but if you're not from his Lord, you don't have his genes. And let me tell you something that science has discovered here recently. They have discovered that the whole mind, the whole experience of the human being is tapped into his genes. And if it's the will of God, whatever part of that man and his experiences that God wants to pop out in another one from his Lord, maybe it can happen if God wanted to happen. You know, you've seen the child of a person fishing like that person. They got the same fish his mother had. It's in the Jesus, baby. How sweet it is. Dear beloved brothers and sisters, what I'm trying to tell you is this. I am in accord with every good thing the Honorable Elijah Muhammad has done. And it's easy for me to follow and improve upon that because actually I'm from that man's physical body anyway. If I wanted to be different, I could be different. If I didn't like what he did, I could reject it. And I could become as foreign to what he wanted as perhaps some of these people who now look at me as the enemy. Yes. Dear beloved brothers and sisters, there is more to what has happened here than meets the eye. And it takes Allah to bless you with the full understanding. Oh, are you the Honorable Elijah Muhammad reincarnated? No. We don't believe in reincarnation. I'm the Honorable WD Mohammed. With new support because of my new insight into the workings or the teachings and workings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Allah bless me to see into his works and into his thinking, where he wanted to go, into his psychology. I was able to see even into his psychology. So Allah blessed me with that knowledge of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad's own thinking. And because of that, I'm quite the man that I would be, that I would have been, pardon me, had I not been blessed to see into the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Because now I have his great tools, plus my own tools. Yeah. Oh, I don't believe it. That's okay. No, let's forget it. beloved Muslims, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, from reading the lessons that were given to him by history, he took up the same psychology and he began to work it consciously, or who knows, maybe unconsciously. He began to work that psychology. His teacher told you, oh, very, very fascinating thing and very, very unbelievable thing, incredible thing about yourself and your own worth and power. Some of you couldn't even control a toothbrush. You didn't have the ability to handle a toothbrush. But the teacher who taught the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, he said that you were God. You were the God. The owner, the maker, the cream of the planet Earth, the father of civilization and God of the universe. That's what he told you. That's from the lessons that were given by the mystic, W.D. Mohammed. Dear beloved brothers and sisters, he also told you the square miles of the earth, how much water, how much land, the height of the mountains, the weight of the earth, 6 billion tons. Then he challenged your imagination to even conceive the full expanse of the whole universe. He said the diameter of the universe is 6 quadrillion miles. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad applied that psychology in his efforts to get you to support programs that was needed to improve your physical condition. He applied the same psychology. He didn't have substance. You were making $40, $39.76 a week. And he said, we want to buy up about 50,000 acres of the best farmland in the South. You want to know where the great worth or great power of our Elijah Muhammad lies? It lies in his psychology. That's where it lies. His greatness lies in his psychology. And that's what you all haven't understood that still bicker with me. And he got that psychology from his mystic, who was a whiz of the Jacobite school. They plan and Allah plans, and Allah is the best of planners. That's Qur'an. Dear beloved brothers and sisters, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was successful in maintaining his community without the help of government and without the help of outsiders, for about 40 years, he was able to rent temples and buy temples and mosques and open schools and buy buildings, open restaurants and grocery stores and import fish, import other goods. In the volume that really made his community a big cooperative in its financial power. It had become like a big cooperative. Oh yes. Where did all that money come from? You. How was he able to get it? Because you had unshakable faith in the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. How did he get that kind of support from you? How did he cultivate generate that kind of faith for him in you? How was he able to do that? Allah has blessed me to see that great powers, great nations have been built by two methods, not many methods. One is by following through his glory, spiritually, ridiculously. And never deviate from it, though it means your life, your pain, no matter how great your loss, don't deviate from it. That's one way. That's the way that God wants us to go. The other way, and it's successful too, in terms of the material gain, because Allah said He has opened the gates of material blessings to all, the good and the bad. But that doesn't mean they're going to get the human reward or the human enjoyment. They may have it, but it might be a curse on them. It may torment them. They may never be happy. They may die weary, miserable. You see? But He said that He hasn't closed the gates of material things to anybody. They're open for all. And that they are tests as well as poverty. They are tests on the individual. So let me explain to you the other way now. The other way to become the superior on this earth is to follow the path of falsehood and follow it just as devotedly. Sacrifice your all for falsehood, even your life, everything. Sacrifice everything for falsehood. And just like truth encourage us to promote truth, to impart truth, to spread truth. One who gives himself to life